everyone. Happy New Year's. Hope everyone's having a good start to the year so far. We have a lot of catching up to do since the Milwaukee tournament, since I got food poisoning. So without further ado, let's cue the intro and get right into it. So the last time we caught up, my last vlog, got food poisoning in the first round, so I had to unfortunately withdraw. And since then, I took a break off from tennis for a little bit. I had to go to Mexico for work. I stayed there for 2 weeks. Only got to play once during my time there. My co-worker's brother was a player, so fortunately we got to have a good practice in. But unfortunately that was the only time I got to practice, so just mostly work oriented, sightseeing, got to taste a lot of foods. The Day of the Dead festival was going on that weekend, so I'm very fortunate to experience that before I came back to America. Shortly after coming back from Mexico, I fortunately had 2 weeks of rest just to recover and feel 100% healthy from the Mexico trip. And then my next tournament was the Midwest Sectionals for league tennis, and during the regular season we play different clubs around the Chicagoland area. At the end of the season, if you clinch first place or you win the whole flight, then you advance to sectionals. So think of it as regionals, and then you move on to sectionals. And at sectionals we play against different other Midwest states. I believe Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Indiana was present. And if we win sectionals, then we advance to nationals. The week leading up to the sectionals, the weekend before, me and some teammates of mine, we gathered and had like a practice matches. There are a lot of challenges up and coming already before the tournament started. My partner Gilly he hadn't played in a while, and he was coming in very cold to our practice sessions. And unfortunately, I think he did something with his shoulder that he couldn't play normally. That was probably the biggest obstacle or biggest concern coming into this tournament. And first round we played against Indiana. Things were looking good so far. I think we were off to a good start. We made some simple, silly mistakes every once in a while, especially me. So Gilly, if you're watching this, sorry. But yeah, I think we picked up our level as the match went on. The first set, I think we won 6-4. And then the second set, we were actually down 2-5, 1-4, something like that. And we came all the way to win that 7-5 in the second set. As a team, we won 2-1. That was actually the clinching match. I didn't know about that. Our 4-5 team won, and our 3-5 team actually lost. And to give our 3-5 team credit, the duo that they were playing against were, I believe, national champions for the 3-5 division. So they fought hard and they just came up short. Our 4 match was the clincher. So first round in the bag. I think that continuing on to our momentum for the upcoming rounds. The sectional tournament was a 2-day event. The first day you play first, second rounds, and then the second day you play the third round, and then if you qualify, then you play in the final. So first day we played against Indiana and Ohio, I believe. And then Ohio match was really tough, to be honest. We didn't play our best at all. We made so many mistakes. Gilly's shoulder was definitely preventing him from serving his best, playing his best, so we definitely had a lot of double faults on his service games, and we came up just short in the third set super tiebreaker. So Fortunately, the match was already clinched by our 4-5 and 3-5 teams, so we got past them by a score of 2-1 again. Okay, so now the second day, before we were going to play Michigan, and right before we were getting called up to the match, we had a meeting with the captains, the coaches of the team, and we decided to just rest up Gilly's shoulder for the first match so that if we do qualify for finals, he could come out blazing. So we took a gamble there. I partnered up with June. He is an amazing serve and volleyer type of player. He's very old school. So I was confident that we could play well if we're just focused and just giving our game right to them, especially in doubles too. Like net game is so important. So it's nice to have someone like June who's like an expert who specializes in serve and volleying. At first we were not playing well. We were down pretty quickly, but we fought back and tried to make a comeback. But unfortunately, we lost that match 4-6, 4-6.
Yep. 140.
And our 4-5 team has already won that match, so it came down to the 3-5 team who came down to 10-point super tiebreaker, and it was really close. I think it got to the point where it was like 7-all, 8-all or something like that. And I was definitely just cheering them on, just trusting in these guys. We trust each other, so 3-5 fortunately came through. They made some unbelievable shots, unbelievable lobs at the key moments, so that really clinched us for a spot in the final. And alright, so now it's the final. We're playing again another Ohio team. The format of Midwest Sectionals, the tournament itself, is a 2-day event. It is a round robin play, meaning you are separated into two brackets, groups, and I think each group consists of 3 or 4 states or 3 or 4 teams, and the winner of each group will converge and play in the final. And unfortunately for us, that's us, Illinois, and then in the final we played against another Ohio team. Group play, both teams definitely barely got by a score of 2-1. So the final comes around, we're playing the other Ohio team, and things got rowdy. We were cheering on for each other. We were celebrating each important point. It was pretty much like a college duel match. So getting to relive that moment again was such a blessing, such an inspiration, and it was just fun to be out there competing with people, my teammates to my left and right. So Midwest Sectionals, I had to ask special permission to record matches. I had to print out paper copies of waivers, permission, allowing me to record and put it on YouTube, like you are seeing right now. So I've had no issues with all the competitors up until the final. Unfortunately, the final match, I'm not able to publish it publicly because one of the players refused to sign it. So if that person's watching right now and gives his verbal or emails me permission to allow me to publicize it, I can't publicize it until that person gives me the okay. So unfortunately, I can only show the match point. But yeah, our match against the Ohio team, at least in the 4-0 side, me and Gilly were ready to just come out firing. It was more of a back and forth game. We were up, we were down, we were up again, and it's just a back and forth dogfight, and we had to just stay mentally focused, but also just have the energy to inspire Gilly, inspire myself, just being there for each other and for, you know, my other teammates. We played well, I thought. I thought we couldn't play any better than we did that day, so it was a good final. I thought we all played really well. We came in clutch at the key moments. Fortunately, Illinois came out victorious. We won by team score of 3-0. All three courts won in straight sets. The 4-5 team finished first, and then 3-5 team clinched it. And then not even 10 seconds later, Gilly and I we won our match. So, you know, I wish we could have clinched it, but it is what it is. We're just happy that we punched the ticket to go to nationals. Nationals will be taking place I think the week before Indian Wells qualifying starts. It's going to be in Palm Beach, California. So, very excited to go there and you know, try to win it all. Okay, so now that Midwest sectionals is over, I took the remainder of November just relaxing, do whatever I want, no tennis, no working out, just catch up with the people that I've neglected in those past couple weeks. So during those weeks though, I did think about, you know, what I want to do for December. I was planning on, you know, having either like a fitness coach or a tennis coach to work with the whole month of December as like my off-season training. I just kind of like surveyed like the areas, think about like different kinds of workouts that I could possibly do. I thought about CrossFit. I thought about just straight up tennis, on-court fitness with a coach, or just, you know, hire a personal trainer. I did talk to a few friends. Some of them, they do actually play on the Pro Tour, and I asked them what they do. And one of them actually said, you know, maybe do a physical therapist, physical trainer. He mentioned how CrossFit is good for most people, but for tennis players, it might not be the best move. You know, he has his fair share of injuries, and he was sharing what he did, and working with a physical therapist one-on-one was definitely beneficial for him. So, you know, I'm listening to the pro. Him and I are good friends, hearing what he had to say. I think that kind of convinced me to, you know, look for someone who has physical therapist or physical trainer background. And fortunately, my good friend Eric has agreed to, you know, be my fitness coach for December. So very lucky and excited to have worked with him. So I got to interview him after our December training blocks were finished, and here's what he had to say about me. Yeah, now we're ready.
First question, what were your thoughts when I reached out to you to be my fitness trainer / coach? I was honored. I wanted to kind of do this for a while, and it was nice for someone to reach out to me to help out with fitness and have some coaching about that. What did we work on? We worked on mainly Taka's workout strength program and his nutrition and flexibility. What were some things that Taka did well in? Taka did well in getting in a good mentality for working out. He wasn't like very lazy or he missed workouts here and there. It was very consistent with that. But with his nutrition, it was not consistent at all. And I'm making him do suicides every time he's off with that. So that's something that he needs to improve on, is just eating in general. Prior tennis knowledge. I did not have any prior tennis knowledge. I have no idea on how tennis works or how the score works, but I just looked up some off-season training regimens to help with his agility, being like very light on his feet, getting moving, just to kind of get his heart rate up, just so he can get faster. Other than that, I have no idea what tennis is about.
We're done.
Awesome. Oh, okay. Whew.
I told you, it's not going to be bad.
I thought you were going to sit next to me and you're going to be like, so Eric, so what's your, why do you want to do this?
Okay, so now that we've caught up with what's happened since my little food poisoning episode, I just want to talk a little bit about this upcoming year's goal. In terms of YouTube goals, I want to reach 400 subscribers by the end of this year, 2022. Hoping to get one step closer to, you know, that 1K. In terms of tennis goals, right now I'm ranked like in the 500s, closer to like the 600 range in the country. So right now my goal is to get a ranking of 200 or better in men's open singles or doubles. Actually no, men's open singles. We'll stick with one goal. I don't know if you've noticed, but this channel has a lot of doubles matches, and I kind of see myself more as a doubles specialist, but lately I've been playing really well in singles, at least to my standards, what I'm used to. I was a terrible singles player when I was younger, so kind of want to challenge myself to singles more this year and see how far I can go. For future events, So January I'm planning to go to Maine for men's open singles and doubles tournament. In February I am planning on going to North Carolina for another men's open singles and doubles, and then in March I'll be going to California for the tri-level nationals tournament, and then the week after that I'm planning on flying straight from California to Arizona for another men's open singles and doubles event. I haven't planned anything ahead afterwards. I'm just taking it one month at a time, 2 months at a time. I try to plan ahead 1 or 2 months before I commit to a tournament, making sure it's affordable, but also the tournament director allows me to record matches and put it on YouTube. This year I'm gonna try to upload videos maybe twice a week instead of the usual one a week, or I'll be posting more on Thursday about like practices that I do, other topics that I like to talk about, and then Sundays will be the typical league match or tournament matches. I forgot to explain this earlier. For my league that we're going to nationals for, the tri-level league doubles, so there's 3 simultaneous doubles matches that's been going on, that goes on: the 4-5 NTRP doubles, the 4-0 NTRP doubles, and the 3-5 NTRP doubles. So three doubles matches going on at the same time. You win 2 of the 3 to win the dual match. I just wanted to give a special shout out to my sponsors as a tennis player, Genesis and Lotto. I'll be using Lotto gear for all the matches that I go into, and Genesis has been with me since I graduated college, so they've been with me for a very long time. Just a reminder to you guys, they are supporting this YouTube channel by offering you guys a 10% off discount code on their website, thetennisdepot.com. I'll just put it on this side. You get 10% off strings, grips, and other equipment that they have. They have stringing machines, like electric and the easy stringer, so it's like it looks like a gun. You pull the trigger to apply tension on it. The 10% discount does work on those machines too, so it's going to be a huge win for you. You save money, and then I earn a small commission at no extra cost to you guys. So take advantage of it. It definitely supports the brand that supports not only American players but just worldwide tennis players. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.